Figueroa Jr. versus Daniel Estrada. Saturday, August 16th, here at the StubHub Center. And let me tell you why it's so exciting to be back here at the StubHub Center. This place is known for the terrific fights that Golden Boy Promotions has been putting on. I kind of call it the Thunderdome. Remember the Thunderdome with Mel Gibson and Tina Turner, and you know, you go in there, you fight, you know. Every single fight that we have staged at the StubHub Center here in Carson has been incredible. Has been a candidate for Fight of the Year. We saw Robert the Ghost Guerrero with Kamagai and Lucas Matisse go up against Molina in a Fight of the Year. This arena, and I want to thank Dan Beckerman and AEG for allowing us to stage these wonderful events at this wonderful venue here at the StubHub in Carson. We are really excited and thrilled to once again be on Showtime. I want to take the opportunity to thank everyone at Showtime and thank everyone at Golden Boy Promotions for making this happen, for making it possible. At this moment, let me introduce to you the Executive Vice President and General Manager of Showtime to say a few words. That's Steven Espinoza. Steven.
Thank you, Oscar. We are thrilled to be back here with Golden Boy Promotions at the StubHub Center on what I predict might be one of the most exciting cards of the year. As Oscar said, StubHub has really developed into a very special place. Personally, might be my favorite venue, certainly one of the top 2 or 3. The combination of the fans, the outdoor setting, and of course, the fights that Golden Boy has given us here, and the kind of action that the fighters have delivered, it's unmatched with any other venue in the entire country. We have an all-action triple header, in fact, of 3 world title fights, 50-50 fights. These are evenly matched. Couldn't be more of a 50-50 fight. In fact, our co-feature, obviously, is a rematch of a fight that ended in a draw. You don't get.
I whooped him.
Well, we certainly.
I won.
We certainly got some disagreement there.
Can you fight? You know it. You don't know it? Can you fight? You want it? You can say on Saturday.
So obviously the energy is already here in the air. Showtime has, with the help of Golden Boy Promotions, been delivering these stacked cards like no other network in the sport. This is a triple header. There's no other network that is regularly doing triple headers. In fact, this is at least our second triple header of 3 world title fights this year. There's no other network that's doing triple headers regularly, and certainly none that are doing triple headers of world title fights. So I certainly applaud all of these fighters for stepping up to this challenge. I'm thrilled to be here. Everyone at Showtime, I would like to thank the fighters, thank Oscar for making these fights, and it's going to be a thrilling evening, I guarantee it.
Thank you very much, Steven. We do have 3 world title fights. This show will be televised, like Steven said, on Showtime Championship Boxing, and it begins at 10 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Pacific time. And again, we are really excited and thrilled, you know, for staging these incredible fights. I want to take this opportunity to talk about all the fighters on the undercard. We have young fighters who are up and coming. We have fighters who are right there, waiting in front of that door, just waiting for it to open and challenge for the world title. Like my man Deontay Wilder, who's going up against a fighter who is obviously here to to crash all those you know, and derail the champ here, Deontay. So all these young fighters, all these talents that are up here and that we're going to talk about, I'm going to mention. These are fighters that are young, who are hungry, who are know the opportunity they have in front of them, and I'm sure they're going to take advantage of it. So let me introduce to you Fabian Maidana, who is here. He is Maidana's brother. Let me also introduce to you British Olympic gold medalist, who you all know, Luke Campbell. He's 6-0 with 4 knockouts. He's out of Hull, England. He's also going to be fighting on the card. So it's an exciting card. It really is, with young fighters who are the future world champions in the sport of boxing. So he's also on the card. Callum Smith, who's also 12-0 with 9 knockouts, out of Liverpool, England. Also, we're excited to once again have 2012 U.S. Olympian Dominique Trouble Breesley, who's 11-0 and 10 knockouts, and he fights out of Glendale, California. We also have Alan Sanchez, who's here from Fairfield, California, facing Jose Luis Ramirez, out of Tijuana, Mexico, with a record of 7-0. Like I mentioned to you, we have a standout amateur who we're just really proud of to be having on the card here once again. He'll be fighting his second professional fight, and he hails out of Donegal, Ireland, and he's 1-0 with 1 knockout. Let me introduce you. Just stand up so that everybody can see you. It's Jason Quigley. Jason Quigley. He'll be fighting here on the card also. So we have a tremendous lineup. Before I introduce the TV portion of the event, let me introduce to you a terrific fight that we're able to put together, that is really exciting to talk about, because like I mentioned before, we have fighters who are knocking on that door waiting for that world title, but obviously fighters have another agenda, and they have you know, they're just ready and waiting for that first bell to ring so they can derail those plans. So let me introduce to you this fight that I'm really excited about. First off, let me introduce to you a fighter out of Orlando, Florida. He's has a record of 25, 16, and 11 knockouts. Let me introduce to you Jason Gavern. Jason. He'll be fighting in the heavyweight division, and he'll come up and say a few words, if you can, please, and talk about your fight.
All right, thank you guys for having me. I want to thank Oscar De La Hoya. You know, it's an honor to be here. This is kind of cool. You know, I started off as an amateur police officer. Now to be here, you know, pretty much among the top boxing people in the whole game. It's a real honor. It's been a pleasure. I'm here to fight Deontay Wilder. He's 31-0 with 31 knockouts for a reason. You know, he knocking out everybody who they put in front of him. So, you know, I got a big chore ahead of me, but I'm here to put on a good show like I always do in all my fights, and it's gonna be a good time. So thank you for having me. Appreciate it.
Thank you very much, Jason. The next gentleman I'll be introducing, his record says it all. He's 31-0 with 31 knockouts. And like I said, he's right there knocking on the door. He's the mandatory for the world title. But obviously Jason has other plans, so this is why this fight is so important. It's high risk. This is why we love the heavyweight division, because of this next gentleman I'll introduce to you. Out of Tuscaloosa, Alabama, Deontay Bronze Bomber Wilder.
How y'all guys doing? Good to be here. First off, I'd like to thank Showtime. I'd like to thank Golden Boy as well for adding me on to the card. You know, like Oscar said, I'm right there at the door. You know, all I gotta do is ring the doorbell and knock on it. And I'm here, getting ready for a title fight. But now we got this risky fight. You know, a lot of people felt, you should fight this, you should fight. You know, everybody have their opinion about who you should fight, but you know, this is a risk factor. No matter what the record is, and no matter who the person is, it's a risk factor all the way around. You got to understand that this is the heavyweight division, and when you have 10-ounce gloves on, it make it even more dangerous to get hit. And I tell people all the time, the head is not meant to be hit. It wasn't built, it wasn't created to be hit. So if you get hit right, anybody can go. I'm human, I can go. You know, and being the fact that I can sit back now and I could have waited and could have sat back and waited on my title shot, but I love what I do. You know, I love boxing. I love to be in the surrounding of other fighters, other champions, former champions, you know, current champions. I love the atmosphere of the fans, you know, involved with everything that's going on as far as boxing. So I was very eager, I was very hungry to get back in the ring. This has been my longest layoff I've ever had in my career, and I wanted to get back in there. You know, it goes so, and I know all boxers can relate to it. You can do so much training in the gym until you get that hunger, like I'm ready to whoop some ass. You know, and I had that ass whipping feeling that I wanted to, you know, get back in the ring, and I thank Jason for accepting the opportunity. This guy right here, I'm telling you, you know, many people always look at records of a fighter. They even look at my record and stuff, but at the end of the day, come that time when it's time to fight records, that doesn't mean nothing. It all gonna boil down who's the most hungriest guy in there, who wants it, who's barked bigger, and that's what we'll find out. You know, one thing I do know about Jason, that he comes to fight each and every time. He comes to win each and every time. You know, and you have to respect a guy. You have to take a guy like that serious, no matter who he is or what the rate. You got to take a guy that wants to come and ready to fight serious. And the opportunity I have lies at hand, man. It's very serious, because if I lose, it's no, all my hard work goes out the window. You know, all the years I've been waiting for this moment to fight for a world title, to be a world champion. You know, it goes out the window. So that's why it makes this fight so that much important for me. So I'm gonna treat him like, yes, he's already the champion. I gotta go look sharp for the fans and to get ready for the next fight. I'm definitely not looking past Jason, but I'm definitely looking through him, because I done worked so hard to get where I am now, and here I am. So y'all guys, I'm glad y'all came out. Enjoy the show. It's a great card. Glad to be a part of this fantastic card, and may God bless you guys.